Good morning. How are we doing? Let's get myself settled in. Who's in the house? Vegan Metalhead. Hello. I don't know why I'm up at almost 4 a.m. No, I don't know either. That's a very naughty boy. Vegan Realist is in the house. Good to see you. Angharad's Life with lovely Linda, her mum. Do subscribe to Angharad's Life. She's a young YouTuber and she's a good person. Richard Benham's in the house. Morning, working in 5. But here's a thumbs up. Have a good day. Thank you for a thumbs up. I appreciate that. That all helps. JM's in the house. Good to you again. Nikki, Northern British Gaming. Good morning to you. JM, good morning. Angel Cooper, hello. Welcome, guys. Good to see you all as always. Jennifer Summit, morning to you. Vin Vegan, good morning, Paul and Jim. I hope everyone here has a great day. And right back at you, all of yous. Morning, Goat. The guys to see you as well, as always. Lovely. How are you all doing? What are you up to today on this fine Wednesday? How's my sound, by the way? I've realised this whole time I've had the microphone the wrong way round. In fact, I might need to turn that down a touch. Check, check. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. How's my sound, guys? Oh, it's a little bit high there, according to the readout. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. Sound is good. Lovely. That's what we like to hear. Okay. And morning to you, Eliza. Do subscribe to Eliza the Vegan. She's started a little channel now as well. Goat's just dropping by before I have it to start some meal prepping work. Nice. Johnny Mayon's here. I don't know if you saw, Johnny, I did post in the community tab the Discord link so you can join on the Discord server should you want to. Maybe you don't want to, and that's fine too. But I like to offer it. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Rosie Barsby, is here again. All the usuals, all the regulars. I love my squad. JM, just making some everything butter toast for dinner. What is that? What is that? Vegan Metalhead, going to see my therapist, and then I'm working on a job that serves baby octopus. Oh dear. Thanks, Angel. Sound is good. Sound is fine. Lovely. JM, you have Discord. Yeah, it's reserved for like channel members and Patreons, but you could join Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or you can become a channel member for £4.99 a month. That's the lowest level. Oh, Johnny has joined the Discord. Nice. And what is your name on there, Johnny? Is it the same, or are you being awkward and having a different name so I get confused and I never know who I'm talking to? Oh, I'm so rubbish with names, I'll tell you. Rosie, I've been off work for 2 weeks after getting bitten by a feral cat. Wow, and my hand got infected. Wow. My state is back in lockdown, so fun. Bless you. You're having all the luck there, eh? Bless your heart. I hope things soon get better for you. Owen Samurai is here. Good to see you. I always read that as Samurai at first for some reason. Tells you something about me. No worries, JM. Angel is something that you recognise people. Well, it's just nice to have I don't normally have any friends. It's just nice to have some friends. Angharad with a lovely assortment of emojis there. Oh, it's the same name. Good to know. Good to know. I know where I am. What have we got to tell you? So we finished shooting our nutrition course. So we got 14 videos. We've got like a PDF as well with loads of good downloadable stuff for like nutrition charts by age and stage of life, and all shopping lists and different charts for just everything you need to know to thrive as a healthy vegan. It's in there. Our graphic design lady, I think there needs to be one more tweak to the PDF, but our graphic design lady has just gone on holiday for a week, so I think that's gonna be the bottleneck. But yeah, we've nearly set up our ClickFunnels page where we're, like advertising it. That's almost done. We're feeling like that's looking. I think I can show you. Can I show you? Probably the box is the wrong shape. Beep. I've got a feeling the box will be the wrong shape, but I'll have a go. Right, that's not even showing the box, is it? So I need to go window capture, window, ClickFunnels. There we go. You probably won't see it properly. You won't see it the whole screen, but you'll get the gist of it. View funnels. Boom, ultimate guide. Edit page. And then preview. Do you want to see our video? I can show you our video. Let's just stop this music. Stop him. Right. Oh God. I'm on. What have I done? Come on, stupid. There we go. Don't know if you'll be able to hear this. Yeah, you will. You'll hear it through the system. Or at least you will if I...
Benefits of a... We get it. You've heard all about the health and performance benefits of a plant-based diet and you'd like to give it a try. But you don't have the first clue where to start, right?
Or perhaps you're already vegan, but you're conscious that subsisting on junk food is not going to sustain you long term.
Whether you're looking to burn fat, build muscle, get energized, or slash your risk of developing one of the chronic diseases that most Westerners suffer and die from, this course is for you.
It is succinct, presented in layman's terms, and contains all the information that you could ever require in order to thrive as a plant-based eater.
I'm Gemma, and in the 10 years leading up to 2012, despite being very young, my health was in the gutter. I had the lot: chronic fatigue, depression, constipation, brain fog and acne. I also ballooned up in weight. I was miserable, at times suicidally depressed. Then I discovered the concept of a whole foods, plant-based diet. I tried everything else and quite honestly, I'd almost given up hope, but I decided to give it a shot because I knew I certainly couldn't feel any worse. Wow, was I in for a shock. Within the first week, I finally had the energy to start moving my body again. I was no longer constipated and my brain fog had started to lift. A few short weeks later, I was able to return to work. My depression gone and my zest for life well and truly back. After a few months, I was able to release 35 pounds of excess body weight. I was over the moon, to say the least.
Gemma's amazing success inspired me to give plant-based nutrition a try. Despite early misgivings, not only did my performance in the gym not suffer, it was actually boosted. More energy, better pumps, improved recovery, and an end to my, at times, debilitating tendinitis. I saw benefits to my health too. My blood pressure dropped from pre-hypertensive levels down into the optimal range. My previously fading eyesight quickly became twice as strong, and my terrible hay fever simply vanished. Inspired by our miraculous journeys, I decided to become a nutritionist and personal trainer, and I've helped countless people all around the globe transform their bodies and their health.
And I became a chef and authored cookbooks to prove that you don't have to sacrifice on taste or spend hours in the kitchen in order to thrive on this lifestyle.
We've pulled our combined 20 years of knowledge and experience into this course, which we've designed to be just the kind of thing that we'd have been looking for back when we first got started all those years ago.
With this course, you get lifetime access to 14 video modules and our cookbooks.
and a downloadable PDF containing various guides, a shopping list, and a comprehensive nutrition chart suitable for all ages and stages of life, so you can be confident that the whole family is catered for.
Finally, you'll have lifetime access to a Facebook community where you can meet new like-minded friends, share your journey, and get some welcome support.
Our limited time on this earth is precious.
Don't waste any more of it than you have to, not looking or feeling your best.
Invest in yourself today and start living your ultimate life. What do you reckon, guys? Would you buy that for $1? I'll show you the rest of the page. You can see most of it, but not all of it. Let me get out of this shot. Hang on. There we go. So we've got our sort of story there. What you get from the course. We've had some reviews already from people. Foot Soldier did a lovely review, bless him. Grumpy Vegan Granddad. People I've worked with and stuff. What you get in the course. Yeah. And that's that. Oh, I fell over. Boom, we're back. What do you reckon, guys? I'm really pleased. I feel like it looks quite professional. It's taken so much blinking work, but it will soon be out. So we're over the moon. Right, what's everyone saying? Get on with the stream. I'm bored, probably. Super chat. Mark Atkins very generously donated £5 Great British pounds. Thank you. Morning. What are your recommendations for healthy types brands of oats? A lot of them stuff packed full of sugar. Just whole oats. Just whole oats in general, as long as they've not got additives. So, you know, like Quaker porridge oats or like Lidl rolled oats or whatever. Just oats without, you know, not like, you know, I guess, what do you get? Like the Ready Brek type ones in sachet sometimes, and they've got like golden syrup and stuff added in. Just any whole oat, any of them, they're all fantastic. They've got loads of those lovely beta glucans as a type of fibre, and it's super good for blood sugar. I think it lowers your blood pressure as well. Great for immune function. Really, really good. It's a great precursor for or like a food for the gut microbiome to feed on. So, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's really kind and generous, and that helps me keep doing what I'm doing. So it means the world. Thank you, Mark. Where in the UK are you, Mark Atkins, and how's the vegan scene? Owen, if you won the Euro Millions or any large sum of money, what would you do? I would invest into a new business that I'm sort of co-directing sooner or later. Yeah, we've got big plans on the horizon. It's taken a little time, but yeah, we feel like it's going to be the next step up for veganism. Really bring it to the masses, make it like attractive and accessible. And yeah, I would be investing into that. Basically, it's got several arms, all different ways of making revenue, but just trying to meet people where they're at and help them to become vegan or to go whole foods, just to inspire people, basically. Certainly have an animal sanctuary as well, and I think that would tie in with the business as well, because like we could do some filming there, get people to go and meet the animals so that they're less likely to be able to keep eating them. Yeah, great question. Leo Bardo, being vegan has helped me feel more positive and more mellow. Yeah, same as well. I love it. On every animal again. Thank you, Paul, for all your great videos. Thank you for your kind words. And yeah, I was a terrible person. You know, I was a bouncer in a very violent world. You know, drugs and just all horrible stuff. Very negative and you know, fear-based. You know, someone's being a problem, like you just act like the bigger animal just to frighten them, and you know, out of insecurity, out of fear, you know, you sort of turn into I wouldn't say I was a bully, because I wouldn't do it to someone unless... See, now I want to say he deserved it, but like, who says he deserves what? Like, that's some ego stuff, isn't it, again? And just, I suppose if I had an excuse to show people how tough I was, like, I would definitely take it, is what suppose I'm trying to say. And it, you know, I suppose that's the truth of it, if I'm honest. And yeah, going vegan, and I just thought, well, if I don't want to harm a chicken I've never met, like, if a bloke is rude to me or whatever, like, do I necessarily need to punch him in the mouth? Or can I just think, oh, you poor thing, like, you know, your life's not so good, like, perhaps you got past trauma, or someone's making you suffer currently. Your suffering is spilling over because you've not learned better and you've become bitter at the world. And do I want to add to that if I can help it? Or can I just step out of my ego, forgive them in the moment, and then maybe they don't pass that on to the next person? And yeah, I hope I never, ever have cause to lay my hands on someone else as long as I live. If it came down to it, if someone attacked me or Gemma, you know, I would have no compunction in dealing with it. But I just pray that I don't have to. I really don't want to. I would rather give someone a cuddle. Yeah, I'm very changed. I'm very, very different. And it's all thanks to veganism. It really is. Benjamin, Mark, I would prefer at least organic. I don't know what that's all about. Oh yeah, oats wise. Welcome to the channel, Oplii. Thanks for subscribing, appreciate it. Oh, thanks guys. I appreciate you saying that. We've not really had anyone look at it yet, so it's nice to get some feedback. I'll just go back a little bit because I've missed some comments, and then I'll get to that. Look forward to reading your kind words. Gary, do you only eat whole food, or do you sometimes eat other food? Mostly whole foods. I mean, I do eat a bit of bread, but you know, it's whole grains. It's minimal like additives, but it's not quite a whole food. I have a couple of servings of a processed protein product a day, typically like a couple of servings of Viva Life Perform protein powder, but sometimes I might have seitan or something instead. You know, I use a little bit of sauces, but oh yeah, and canned beans. I'll use like a sugar-free, low salt, like baked bean. So you know, I could make those from scratch just first thing in the morning. Like, I do my meditation, which is like an hour and 11. I do my cold shower, do my breath work, which is another like 11 minutes as well. And I need to get eating. I need that to go down and, you know, digest before I get to the gym. So I'm just loath to add in too much cooking time. So yeah, I do use canned beans. But yeah, by and large, I would say like 98% of my diet is probably whole foods. Would be better if it was 100%, but I shan't lose any sleep. Yeah, struggling to have time keep cooking. My main recommendation would be, if you got a freezer, batch cook, you know, on a weekend or whatever, just batch cook. And, you know, normally food's good in the fridge for at least 3 days, in the freezer for, well, ages. So that's probably the best way. Owen, the impact on your eyesight is interesting. Do you have a video on that? No, it's you know, it's not a whole lot to say really, other than, yeah, within the first 6 months of going vegan, I had 2 eye tests. Both times my eyes had got stronger because I wear contacts and my vision was starting to go blurry, and I was thinking, oh, I need stronger lenses. I needed weaker ones, and that happened twice right at the start. And my feeling on that is that it's probably atherosclerosis, affecting the blood vessels feeding the eyes. So of course, if they're blocked, you're not getting like oxygen and nutrients to the eyes, and of course they're going to start failing. And I'm guessing once I ate like high carb, lower fat, whole foods, plant based, opens the blood vessels up, and so that I can't remember what I was talking about that, but the press grabbed hold of it, and off the back of that, there were loads of comments that was like the Mail Online, and in the comment section underneath that article, so many people saying, me too, me too. When I went vegan, my eyesight suddenly got loads better. But it's not just vegan. You know, if you were to eat coconut oil, palm oil, stuff in processed products, chocolates, you know, with the cocoa butter, it's got the same naughty fats that lay down atherosclerosis, those long and very long chain triglycerides. So whole foods, plant-based. But yeah, there's no study on it, so it's just conjecture. You know, I'm just inferring. But, you know, more and more and more we're discovering, you know, old age, like disease. Previously we thought, oh, as you get older, you get diseases because you're aging. And what I now firmly believe is when you eat sat fat, trans fats and cholesterol day in, day out, for your whole life, you know, as the time goes on. So it's not so much that it's old age, it's that you've been eating a horrible diet for longer and longer. And heart disease, stroke, hypertension, non-mechanical low back pain. So the blood vessels feeding the intervertebral discs, they get blocked. Now you're not getting oxygen and nutrients to the spine, and the discs start to wear away. The vertebrae start to like crumble. Multiple sclerosis as well. There's some science of the nerves not getting fed with nutrients. So yeah. I've interviewed a lovely lady, Rebecca Stonor, on the channel, and she reversed her multiple sclerosis symptoms by going whole foods plant-based. So I think a lot of these diseases are the result of atherosclerosis, and we can treat. Some people say you can reverse it. There's a bit of controversy over that now. But at the very least, what we can say is you can reverse the symptoms and not die from it. So, you know, what's the difference really? Well, there is a difference, but outwardly, like, it's the same result. You're alive and you're a lot healthier. Tor Santana's in the house. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the likes. Gary Clark, can I eat as much as you want from the dessert book as I like, or still in moderation? Well, it's calories in, calories out, isn't it? So if you eat more calories than you're burning, you're going to put weight on. But what I will say is they're healthy calories. So in terms of, you know, optimizing your nutrition, getting all the good stuff in, not eating the bad stuff that leads to disease. From that perspective, you can eat all that you like. But yes, it's always caloric balance. So, you know, you can eat too much of anything. Well, say that, you couldn't eat too much kale if that was all you were eating. JM, how much is it? I guess you're going to be talking about the course. So it's £97 for our online course. So there's 14 modules, like succinct videos on each topic on, you know, how to build muscle, how to lose fat, how to make sure you're getting all your nutrients, like what supplements do you need, like just all the things, 14 videos. It's basically, it's pretty much everything I know in video form. As I say, you get the PDF as well, so you've got all different charts and things for your reference, anything you need to know. The 2 cookbooks, so you've got some more recipes there. Once the 3rd cookbook is out, we're going to add that in as well. And, the other good thing is we've set up a Facebook group. So anyone who buys the course, you can all hang out there. You can show like what you're cooking. You can do progress. If you want to do progress photos, so you can be held accountable. So you're trying to lose fat. Maybe you'll take some physique shots or the scales, and you just check in every week and tell everyone how it's going. Perhaps you're trying to grow muscles, so you're going to measure your biceps and, you know, show your logbook, like how your weights are progressing. I don't know. It's just a great place to connect with like-minded people, to get encouragement, to have community, you know, because we need community. That's really important. So yeah, that's the long and short of it. But yeah, £97 for all of the things. Kelly's here. Lovely Kelly Maddock. How are you doing, Sarge? Wow, awesome. I'll have to get my mum and father-in-law into it as their health is in decline. Could definitely use a boost. Yeah. I wish everyone would eat whole foods, plant-based. There'd be so much less disease and less misery in the world, you know. Thanks, Eliza. And thank you, Scott Nichols. You got the same surname as Gemma. Looks fantastic. Metalhead Sand looks great. JM looks great. Angel looks good. When did you say we'll be able to get it? Probably, I'm going to guess about a week's time. We're pretty much there. We need to build 2 more pages on ClickFunnels to take the payment and then give the thank you like page. We need to just get one edit to the PDF before we can go live. And our graphic design lady's on holiday for a week. So I think that's going to be the bottleneck. And other than that, we'll get our lovely IT guy, probably Vegan Mooncat, that lovely YouTuber. See if I think he said he's happy to put our stuff on ClickFunnels, so we're going to host all the content there, the videos and the PDF. So we need to get them up. But yeah, I think we'll have that done in probably 2 or 3 days. Thanks, Nikki. Northern British Gaming looks well done. Tor Santana, Hench is underrated. Well, I always think that, but of course I'm biased. Thank you for saying that. Johnny, I think it's going to be great for people starting whole foods plant-based. Truly looks excellent. Thank you. Yeah, we're just trying to make it easy for people, you know, all the info they need in the right order, nice and succinct. Like, it's in layman's terms, you know, I'm not using a load of old jargon. Let's have some music on. Where were we? Rosie, come to Australia. I would love to. We're hoping to do a bit of a world tour once we get the new business up and running, and we're gonna visit different places in the world to see how is the vegan scene getting on. Like, interview some people and try some cuisine. So Australia is definitely on my list. Anyway, we'll have to see what the other guys think. Angharad, if we can help in any way, please let us know. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Mark Atkins, I'm in Southeast London. Not long been vegan, but was vegetarian for a while. Just trying to take my diet to a healthy level. Good for you. There must be a big scene here, but I've not met anyone yet. I would look online, like just like meetup groups and things, or just online community. I'm sure there'll be masses of people. There'll be absolutely masses. Tor is almost 6 years vegan. Nice. I'm coming up. We've been vegan 9 years, me and Jem. It'll be 10 years next summer, I think. So yeah, we're very excited. How long has everyone else been vegan? I'm interested. Thanks, JM. Fleur, that is a lovely name. What do you think about Freely, the banana girl? I like her. Yeah, I'm a big Freely fan. I think she does a great job. And she did wear one of our plant-based gains t-shirts on national morning television, Australian television. Yeah, I think she's good stuff. I think her heart's in the right place, and she just tries to reach people and, you know, help save their lives. Thundering Ox, love you guys. All your work is so much appreciated and inspirational. And I love you, and what a great name. Thank you. Timmy, I got yelled at by a paranoid schizophrenic the other month. He was swearing at me, asking what I'm looking at him for when I wasn't even looking at him. What would you have done in this situation? Probably just try to ignore him, pretty much. Just not engage him. I would just I would just try to show like no emotion. So I think if you show fear, like people are more likely to kick off. Yeah, I think I would just try not to engage them. Yeah. Yeah, and basically walk off, yeah. If possible. Gary Clark, love baked beans. They're the bomb, aren't they? JM, only found your channel a few days ago. Really glad I did. I initially saw you in a spherage video. I've learned a lot from your content already. You and your story are very inspiring, man. Thanks for the love, brother. Really appreciate it. Tor, I notice things with gluten makes me grow dandruff, so I'm staying away from even drinking Glutenberg beers. Well, I don't blame you. It's interesting that you've noticed that. Not many people would be so, what's the phrase? Not vigilant. It's great that you noticed it. Like, I don't think many people would. Questiones. They only pass. Did you see Mike Israel's 10 reasons to go vegan video? No. He still says that the video that eating fish is ethical and sustainable. 10 reasons to go vegan. He says that eating fish is ethical. Do you mean not go vegan? But yeah, what a big silly, eh? I'll check that out. I don't tend to watch his channel, so thanks for letting me know. I know one of you lovely people let me know that Joe Rogan was at it again. So, is it Renaissance Periodization? Is that his channel? That's what's coming up anyway. Anyway, I'll give it a look. Thank you. Risey, in my indigenous community, eye problems in children are so high is sad. Wow, that is very sad. They only pass. Do you read a lot of meta-analysis? I don't read any studies really. Very rare, unless like kind of a new one comes out really pertaining to veganism in some way that's in the news. But yeah, I'm not a research scientist. I'm not really equipped for that. But I do listen to nutrition facts because obviously they are. So yeah, I listen to their perspective mostly. Owen Samurai is off. Have a good day, my friend. Thanks for joining. The hand of the voice from beyond is here.
Hello, I'm not got dressed yet today. I hope everyone's doing well. Some nice birds today, is it?
Nice birds. And everyone said that our course looked snazzy. I showed them on the screen capture.
Lovely.
They thought that was well good.
Yeah, it was snazzy. Ah, but you've got some biscuits.
Fox's
You
Biscuits.
don't need any more.
Where was I? Angel, I like the sound of that Facebook group. I don't have many friends and would love to meet other vegans. Yeah. Yeah, it is good to have some blinking community, that's for sure. Larry Coxlock is in the house. Good to see my friend Mitch, the mystery man. That's a great name. I'm a vegan trying to lose weight while gaining muscle. Currently at 200 pounds, want to get down to 180. Any dietary tips? Well, it sounds like you're trying to do several things there. And for me, if I was trying to build and cut, I wouldn't be trying to lose weight. And I think if you're trying to lose weight, it's unlikely that you're going to gain muscle. Unless, like, you're a really raw, like, beginner, or, like, you're a seasoned lifter coming back after, like, a really extended layoff. So for me, I would either diet down. I mean, when you pick like a weight, do you want to be 180 pounds of muscle or 180 pounds of fat? And really, I think you're more sensible to think in terms of body fat percentage, like rough body fat percentage, rather than a particular weight. And I would pick I would pick a goal. I would either... So you're trying to do sort of, well, two things really. Sort of three things almost. I would either decide to grow whatever muscle I wanted to grow first and go in a slight surplus, but it sounds like you got more fat than you want. So I would maybe go for a recomp. So yeah, forget that first one. I would stick to maintenance calories and I would try to get progressively stronger week by week, but maintaining your body weight where it is. And in that way, if your strength is going up, obviously you're growing muscle, so obviously your body fat is coming down. Or I would go into a slight deficit and more try to maintain strength as much as possible as you drop 20 pounds or so over the course of a few weeks. And then when you're at that point, I would just go on to either maintenance or just slightly higher calories, like a couple of 100 calories, and try to keep your body fat percentage the same. And then as you're getting stronger, then week by week, you're going to be growing muscle, but keeping your body fat percentage the same and not, adding hopefully much in the way of fat on. So I would pick a goal. I would not be trying to get stronger and lose weight, grow muscle and lose weight at the same time. I think those, as I say, unless you're a really raw beginner or someone coming back after an extended layoff, I don't see that as a very, very viable thing. Certainly not long term. Hope that helps. Larry, why do people need B12 in an evolutionary sense when you can mostly find it in meat? I don't know what you mean by evolutionary sense. I mean, we need it in order to be well, and if we don't have it, we die. It will lead to dementia, paralysis, and eventually kill you if you run out of B12.
I think he's saying it's not natural. Like, why do you need it if you wouldn't have that in nature? That's what
I think historically we ate animals. We
drank like untreated well water and stuff, didn't we? And didn't wash our produce.
It's not actually. Well, you probably know this, but it's not made by animals. It's made by microbes that live in the soil, that live in like untreated water. So quite possibly, like, we got a lot of it from our environment and from our drinking water. And around 2/5 of Americans are have insufficiency of B12 or are deficient in B12. And certainly the vast majority of those will be eating lots of meat. So it's just one of those things. There are plant foods with it in as well, we found out. Duckweed, aka water lentils. There's a couple of others. So yeah. Hi Reese Carr, good to see you. Mitch is on the west coast of the US, has a great vegan scene, best in the US. Very nice. Very nice. I would like to come and visit one of these days. Larry's vegan for 1.5 years. Very good. Craig, Stanley in the house, good to see you. The only path, only 2 years, which made a connection sooner. Oh, Johnny's got us all beaten. 10 years vegan, nearly 7 months, whole foods, plant-based. Very nice. Yeah, we all wish we'd have made the connection sooner, thy only path, but you have done, and that's what matters. So well done, you. Mitch, roughly 3 years for you. Made mistakes every now and again. I'll tell you, when you don't eat a whole foods plant-based diet, it's easy to get it wrong. But when you eat single ingredient foods, unless you've asked for meat, you're asking for potatoes, like there's no way to get that wrong. Another reason to be whole foods. Tor, I had no health problems. I straight up did it for the cause. Good on you. You guys are legends. Well, thank you very much. Definitely Australia, we need you. I shall do my best, Thundering Ox. Chad, 4:30 a.m. gym time here in Ohio. Good for you. Viva life being prepared by the missus while I take the Browns to the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if that's a euphemism for something else. But good on you, and good on you for choosing Vero Life. Timmy Thistle, 5 years vegan, nice. Best thing and easiest thing I've ever done. Yep, same.
I've got to go.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Bye everyone. I'm off for a haircut. Good day to you.
Good day to you, madam. Thundering Ox. It's the Gong Fu name my Sifu gave me. Very good. Very good. Safe Poppy. Piss take videos versus Redshirt Pure Gold. Thank you. I shall keep them up. I'm going to do a Joe Rogan one soon as well. He's back at it again. Oh, I missed linking Eliza out. I've been vegan since the start of 2017. Joining your channel helped give me the push I need. Very good. Very good, Eliza. Really appreciate you. Josh, do you know if Carl Bruder is still vegan or vegetarian? He doesn't need to talk about his diet much. So I don't feel like he ever did, really. He did a couple of videos. I would expect so. I've not been in touch with him. So, yeah, just in case anyone doesn't know, he's at least he was, I'm imagining he still is, a vegan bodybuilder. I met him on the set of the Game Changers movie in 2015. I was with the reigning Mr. Universe, Barney Duplessis. He was my training partner, and what's his name? James Wilkes messaged me on my Hench Herbivore Facebook page and said, oh, can you hook me up with Barney, and do you want to get involved in some filming we're doing? So that was good. And Carl was a standard meat-eating bodybuilder, but he saw Barney, and he said, bloody hell, if you can look like that and not eat animals, sign me up. What do I have to do? So Barney's missus, I think, Josie, she did his nutrition plan. And he just fell head over heels for veganism. So I would be shocked if he's changed. I would be shocked. Maybe I'll hit him up, see how he's getting on. He's on the Isle of Man, so he's a little bit isolated, really. Though I have seen him at a Veg Fest before. Rosie, Joe Rogan, I don't like very much. He had a host say a few disrespectful things about Indigenous Australians. Yeah, he's a bit of a bellend sometimes, or Joe. Jem, yeah. Purple Piplup, the artist formerly known as Purple Piplup, said hello.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Mitch, currently 1:42 a.m. in California, love.
What's happened? I've got to put all these clothes on to go outside. It's just meant to be the summer, isn't it?
Bloody hell.
God damn it.
We're celebrities. Get us out of here. We should be in California.
Yeah, how dare you?
What the hell's going on?
How dare you have sun?
How dare you, Mitch?
Oh, I don't mind if I do.
I'm a little nib. Do it on camera so you're advertising the product. It's about that time of the day where Gemma likes to take her CBD. Oh, yeah, that might be empty, that one.
I'm getting you.
There's another one in the kitchen.
God damn.
Don't put this one in the bin, will you? Mind you, I didn't either, did I, to be fair?
I don't want to.
I recognise my own hypocrisy as it left my mouth. Angharad says hello. Larry, what do you think of the veggie stop where you can't call a vegan sausage a sausage because it confuses a customer? Do you think the government is corrupt? I know all governments are corrupt. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely is the phrase. What do I think about? It's not because it would confuse the consumer. It's because the meat industry realises that their days are numbered, and they're trying to do any silly little thing they can to slow the growth of veganism. But that sadly just shows them how desperate they are and how they realise that they're on their last legs and their days are numbered. And I find it very funny. And I find it funny that they want to call their consumers basically idiots for not understanding the difference between a sausage and a vegan sausage or whatever. Like, why would you say that? Oh, my customers are really thick. If I was their customers, I think, sod you're calling me an idiot, or just eat vegan sausages then. Mad. Cully Maddox says hello as well.
Hi everyone. Bye everyone. Off I go.
Bye, darling. I'll see you in a little while.
Okay, I lost my phone.
Don't worry about it.
I need it.
Chigo Bigo. Chego Bego. I don't know how to say it. How do I say it? One YouTuber, Stock and Treat Enough, is recommending a bowl of half chia seeds, half flax seeds with boiling water as a good nutritious meal. Thoughts? If you got more than about 50 grams of flax seeds, you could have a toxic level of cyanide and kill yourself. So I wouldn't be having that much. I'd mostly just do a tablespoon of ground flax. You know, other than that, like very, very healthy, you know, particularly the chia seeds. You can eat tons of them. Only Path, how often, if at all, do you indulge in a Beyond Burger? I never have. I have too much respect for my heart beating. You know, it's got, I don't know, I think it's probably got coconut oil, has it? Has it, well, the one with heme iron as well, because heme iron's blinking horrible and can give you cancer. Basically, these are the reasons I don't eat meat, so I wouldn't be eating a vegan product with those same constituents. Michelle, absolutely love your sausage roastings lately. Thank you, darling. Appreciate it. Pantelis, when will you upload the next vegan bodybuilding meal prep? Oh, okay, yeah, not done for one for a while, have I? Love both of you. Keep it real. Glowing, stay on. I'll try to do one soon for you. I'll try to do one for you soon. Save probably want some more spherage roastings. You guys love a bit of a spherage roasting. That's what I notice about you. Metalhead's going to watch spherage roastings. See you later, my friend. Rosie heard little old cowboy. Little cutie. Timmy, if you feel that you're at the beginning stage of the cold, what would you do to reverse it? I very rarely ever get a cold these days. It's been so long since I've had one, I can't even remember when I did. But what I would be doing is what I do every morning. I would be doing cold showers. I would be doing breath work. So you do like, say, 30 to 40 sort of controlled hyperventilations where you're forcing air in and out. And then you do breath hold for as long as you can. Then you breathe in for 15 seconds and hold it. Breathe out, relax, and you repeat the procedure. I will do that 3 to 6 times. And so the cold shower, the breath work, they both release adrenaline, which ramps up your immune function. And perhaps the fact that I do that every morning is a lot of the reason why I don't get colds anymore. Also, to avoid colds, sleep well. Number one is to always make sure that you don't skimp on your sleep. That is a great way to lower your immune response and to get like a virus. So that's huge. Nutritionally, I'm already eating all the things like, I don't know, maybe I'd go a little bit heavier on the fruit and veg, but I'm already smashing so much. I can't imagine it would make much odds really. One little trick, if you start to get a sore throat, I mean, you can gargle with salt water. That's very good. That can nip it in the bud. But also, we did get a supplement. I think it was a zinc. What was it? Something 8. I can't remember now. Zinc. Forget the name of the supplement, but basically it's a tincture. You store it in the fridge and you just drip it down your throat and it like coats. I forget the name. Let me just try and do a little search because I'd like to remember, and it's a really good one for you guys to know because so many people, I told them about it and it helped them to not get fully sick. So zinc, picolinate, no, zinc tincture, citrate, zinc citrate. Yeah, swear by it. But I've not had to use it for probably years now. Chico, what are foods we shouldn't be consuming too much of, like spinach with its oxalates? So spinach, chard, beet greens, star fruit are particularly high in oxalates, as is rhubarb. So these are the high oxalate foods. It's okay to have some, but you don't want to be going mad on those. You don't want to go too mad on seaweed. We need 150 micrograms of iodine. The upper safe tolerable daily limit is 1,100. So, you know, you don't want to eat, say, 10 sheets of nori, or even a teaspoon of kelp powder would be too much iodine. Brazil nuts, more than 4 Brazil nuts may take you over the toxic upper safe daily limit. And of course, there's going to be selenium in the rest of your foods as well, at least a bit of it if you're eating healthily. What else do you have to watch out for? Yeah, flax meal. I like to limit it to like a tablespoon. I'll go up to about 3 tablespoons if I've ran out of chia. I won't worry too much. But the science shows if you had like the most contaminated flax seeds, ultra fine ground, you could get a toxic load of cyanide, which would not be very good for you whatsoever. Those are the main things I can think of for now. I did do a video, 10 whole plant foods, you know, that are dangerous or something. If you do a little search on my channel, you might be able to find out. I've probably forgotten a few things. Green tea from China is contaminated with lead. And so the science is if you drink a few cups, it's all right. But if you were to put the leaves into a smoothie, which is a good idea generally because you're swallowing the leaves rather than just drinking the cooking water. So you do get a lot more antioxidants, which is the reason I like matcha. But the Chinese stuff, most of the lead stays in the leaves. So if you're swallowing the leaves, you get a toxic load of lead. So that's another thing you want to be careful of. Craig Stanley, 6 years vegan. That's awesome. Very good. Ayush, do you guys play video games? Gemma's not a fan. I go years without playing a game. Recently, I revisited Skyrim for a bit. I got Doom Eternal. Soon got bored of those, and then I got right into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But I think I'm about a third of the way through. I just lost interest now. I've not put it on for months. So, yeah, not really. To be honest, 6 years ago when I started doing YouTube, got rid of the TV, got rid of my PS4 at the time, just to concentrate on making videos, basically. And yeah, kind of lost interest in them. Larry, how was it to be in the Game Changers and plant-based news? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun being filming with Game Changers. I got to speak to a lot of the people, but yeah, my clip didn't get used, sadly. They had 600 hours of footage for like a 90-minute film or whatever, so hardly surprising. But that was great, yeah, chatting to the producers and things, finding out loads of stuff. Plant-based news. Yeah, I presented an issue of plant-based news, didn't I? I think I've been featured in some other videos. I can't really remember now, but that was good fun. The weird thing about the plant-based news appearance, wherein I read the news, the weird thing was I kind of manifested that, it seemed. I was having loads of... At that time, early on in my YouTube career, I'd sort of discovered spiritualism, and it seemed like I was able to manifest like great things that I wanted to happen. And we had like 2 or 3 amazing things happen. And for a joke, Gemma said to me, "Oh, what are you going to manifest next?" And for a joke, I said to her, "Oh, I'm going to present plant-based news." And I went to the gym. I think I just had 1 client to train. I did a PT session, came home to an email from Klaus saying, "Would you like to present the next plant-based news?" So, what about that then? Make of that what you will. Oh, that's that blinking time. Dave, good morning. Random question. Good morning to you. Random question. Is there a specific time I should be drinking my green tea? I usually drink it first thing in the morning, but I seem I've seen that it could be harmful on an empty stomach. I've not heard anything about it being harmful on an empty stomach. Would you care to elaborate? I'd be interested to hear about that. I notice, like a normal green tea, when I drink it first thing on an empty stomach, it can make me feel nauseous. It actually has made me vomit before. Not often, but I do get an uncomfortable feeling. I say that ought to be a good time. And the first thing I do now in the morning actually is drink a matcha green tea. And then that takes about half an hour to kick in. And then as I'm doing my meditation, you should more easily be able to access those sexy alpha and potentially even theta like brainwaves that you're after. So yeah, I think it's great. Other people say you shouldn't have it first thing. And what I've noticed is I do feel groggy first thing now before I have it. Whereas before, I'd wake up normally, I'd be thriving. I would have a cold shower as well, actually. And I would be buzzing and not fully awake. Whereas now my body's used to that little bit of caffeine first thing. And so I actually feel groggy. So if you don't want to feel that, we'll leave it at least a couple of hours so you get your normal kind of, have your spike in, what is the stress hormone? Blinking heck. You've got DHA, cortisol. In the morning, your cortisol ramps up, and that's like kind of what wakes you up for the day. It's good actually to get out and get the sunlight into your eyes first thing, like sunrise, and yeah, that solar angle and that degree of yellow and blue wavelength light actually, you know, ramps up your cortisol, tells your body to wake up, so that's good. But yeah. I've not heard of it being harmful. What I would avoid is drinking around meals because you will get some interference with, what is it with tannins? Is it iron absorption? Is that the issue? I think it's iron. There's some degree of sort of anti-nutrient sort of action going on there. Right. Kaz in the house, Jordan DK. Nice to see you. Bam, bam, bam. Nice. Guys, I better go. I need to go and do some hill sprints, get big, strong quads and a strong heart and lungs. And I might make a Joe Rogan video today, or I might just finish up getting the infrastructure to support our course so we can get that out to you guys. But anyway, that's my excuse. I better go and do some other things. It's been really nice hanging out with you as always. Thanks moderators for keeping us troll free. Thanks for the super chats, keeping the beans on my toast, the wolves from the door, and the cameras rolling. Back Friday night, 6 p.m. GMT. Me and the missus. So set a reminder. And follow us on the gram, hench_herbivore, Gemma_herbivore. Our cookbooks are still half price, $4.99, virtuous vegan desserts, and where do you get your protein? So if you want some healthy meals that will support you in the gym or that are just generally healthy, both the books are full of healthy recipes. Or perhaps you want some tasty desserts that are not going to kill you. They're your ones. And if you're new, we'd love you to become part of this wonderful community. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button, clicking the bell icon so you're notified of new videos. And I think that's all the things. I'll see you guys hopefully Friday night. Have a lovely day, whatever you're up to. Bye for now, guys.